Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, then now you know. And you guys, today I'm going to be doing a comparison between my two mini bags, the JACQUEMUS Le Chiquito bag and the Polene Numero Un Micro bag. If this is your first time ever seeing me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, but mostly handbags. I like those a lot. If any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you to consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, without any further ado, let's get on into the comparison. All right, so I have had both of these bags for a little while. I have had the Polene one for a longer period of time than I've had the JACQUEMUS, but I will tell you that I have worn the JACQUEMUS Le Chiquito bag so much more than the Polene. So I will go over both of them. Let me get the strap out for both as well so you can see those. Here is the Chiquito, the JACQUEMUS, and then the Polene looks like this. Let me go ahead and do a close-up of both of them for you just so you can see what they look like. And of course I did do full unboxings and I already have a review of the Polene bag. I'll link both unboxings and the review of the Polene down in the description for you so you can watch those. Here is what the Polene bag looks like. It is this black, I think it's calf skin, something along those lines, and it has a gold Polene little logo. It has 4 gold feet down here, tiny little baby top handle, and then on the back it has a tiny little pouch for you to put, like, I don't know, a stick of gum or something in the back. Opening it up, it opens with this front closure like this, and then here is the inside. You can undo the 2 little buttons, and then here is the inside like that. She opens up pretty wide. And then the strap is the same kind of leather and it's got gold hardware. It's adjustable and removable. And that is the Polene. The JACQUEMUS, I have her in this gorgeous kind of ivory color. I didn't want to get it in white, so I did go for the ivory. Big, massive top handle right here, as you can see. Super easy to fit your hand through. And then it's got a gold text JACQUEMUS logo on the back. It doesn't have anything, no feet either, just the bottom. It opens up from the front with this snap closure. And then it opens up like this. Definitely not as much room in the JACQUEMUS. And then here is the strap. It has these 2 carabiners, I don't know what you call these. They're just like clips and they both say JACQUEMUS on the top. And then of course gold hardware, and then here is the adjustable part, and it is also removable as well. The Polene bag I have had for a long time now. When is the first time that I got my Polene bag? I ordered it back in April. So I've had this bag April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I've had it for about 6 months now, 6-7 months, and I have used her a couple of times. I will say I haven't used her as much as I initially thought that I would. I'll get into why as I kind of get into everything here, but I have had the JACQUEMUS bag, however, for only a few months. I have not had it for that long. 2 months ago. So I've had the JACQUEMUS for only 2 months, but I have worn the JACQUEMUS so much, and I'll just kind of get into why again as to why I've been wearing this bag more than the Polene. But I do love both of them. They're both great for, you know, different reasons. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's start off with the price points on both of them. So the Polene bag, when I ordered it, it was $170. I do think that it has gone up in price now, but this is the Polene Numero Un Micro bag. So with taxes and everything, it was $180. Now the JACQUEMUS bag is definitely going to be a lot more expensive, and I do believe it came in at around $600 with taxes and everything, but it definitely is a big difference between, you know, both of these bags. So if price is your only factor, and if you don't care to, if you like the way both of these look, if price is your only big issue, then I would 1,000,000% go with the Polene bag because it's going to be a lot cheaper. I do think that the micro bags have also had a price increase though, because I do believe that Polene in general has just had a pretty big price increase because they're gaining popularity, which is great, but they have had a price increase, I do believe. But still, it's going to be a lot cheaper still than your JACQUEMUS bag. When it comes to the design of each bag, I personally like the JACQUEMUS more. I think it can be worn more ways than the Polene. So the Polene bag can be worn as a crossbody, and that's basically about it. You have it on a strap right here. I mean, you technically could take off the strap and wear it as a top handle, but the top handle is so small that like I feel like it would just look a little bit out of place with an outfit. Like you can't even really get 3 fingers in here or like 4 fingers in here to like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a little odd if you wore it as a top handle. And also the strap on the Polene is not my favorite thing because it's really hard to adjust. It's hard to figure out how to adjust. I had to watch a whole video on how to adjust the strap. I finally did, but it doesn't really adjust that much. This is the shortest setting on the Polene, and I like my micro bags to be really, you know, close to the vest. And this right here, as you can see, if I put this on, it's still, I mean, it's close-ish. I mean, especially with this sweater on, it's pretty close, but I prefer it to be even like more like up here, if you know. This right here with this outfit, I think it's fine because I am wearing a pretty bulky sweater. But if I'm wearing something more loose or like an actual t-shirt or something, then it's still way too loose. The JACQUEMUS bag, on the other hand, I have it on its second to shortest setting, and it's really close. As you can see, like it's literally right under the right tit right here. It's literally directly under it. I love that. It's easy to get in and out of. It's very close to the body. It's kind of like a bum bag or like a fanny pack, if you will. This is the style I like a lot more, but that's just me. And also the strap is just better quality, but I feel like I can't take too many points off the Polene bag because it is so much cheaper than the JACQUEMUS bag. So even though it doesn't have as many like tightening options, or even though the strap seems a little flimsy, it's like 400 bucks cheaper than the JACQUEMUS bag. So I think it kind of evens out, to be honest, but I do prefer the strap on the JACQUEMUS. It's a little thicker, it's a little better quality, it looks nicer. I like the clasps on here more. I like the amount of adjustment that you can do on it. So that's me personally. I like the design a little more on the JACQUEMUS bag, and I like the way that you can wear it, just the way that it falls on the body. I like that look more. And with the JACQUEMUS bag, you can wear it crossbody, of course. You can wear it over the shoulder like this if you wanted to, because the strap can be tighter. I do have it on the second to tightest setting, so it can be tighter one more time. So you can wear it on the shoulder just like this, and you can take the clips off and wear it as a top handle bag. I mean, the top handle is definitely big enough for you to fit it all the way up to like your mid forearm, so you can absolutely wear this as a top handle bag, and I have done that. I think it's so freaking cute. You're just walking around with your little JACQUEMUS bag, and it's just adorable. So I do think the JACQUEMUS bag has a lot more versatility than the Polene bag, just because the Polene can really only be worn as a crossbody, and that's it. The strap is too long to be worn as a shoulder bag, and you can't tighten it anymore. Again, this is as tight as it goes. Basically only a crossbody bag, and I did see some people on their website wearing it as like a necklace. I wouldn't do that, but yeah, if you're looking for only a crossbody bag, I do think that the Polene would be a good option for you. But if you're looking for one that has a little more versatility, and if you're needing to wear it for multiple different occasions, then maybe you want to wear it crossbody for going to run errands. Maybe you want to wear it on your shoulder for, I don't know, going out or something, or you can wear it as a top handle if you're going to like a more fancy event, or if you're going to a birthday or something like that, like a nice night out, you can wear it as a top handle. Let's talk about wear and tear. I haven't had any issues with either of these bags, like fraying or scratching or anything like that. The Polene bag, I have not had one issue whatsoever. It has been an absolute, you know, beast at, you know, staying clean, at not having any kind of scratches or anything. It is very durable. Like, it looks the exact same when I unboxed it. The exact same. And now it is a dark color, it is black, so it is going to hide imperfections a lot easier than a very light colored bag. But I do notice a tiny little bit of like wrinkling. If you can see it right back here, there's some wrinkling. There's some wrinkling in the front on this bag. And there's a lot of wrinkling on the inside. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that, but there is a lot of wrinkling on the inside of the bag just because this bag is so structured that if you put something in it that's like too wide, it will poke on the sides, so it will wrinkle the bag and it will kind of disform it. And then I have noticed the first thing I did, I think I said this in my JACQUEMUS unboxing, but the very first thing I did when I took it out of the box was I put it on and I forgot I had lipstick on, and I immediately got lipstick on the top handle right here, and I can't get it off. There's still like a little bit of pink inside of the threading. So you have to be really careful because it is a very light colored bag. You just got to be careful with, you know, getting it close to your face. And I will say, when you put it on, especially if it's on a tight setting, if you put it on, like this handle is real close to your mouth, like real close to your face. So it's pretty easy to get makeup on. So all in all, I have had a little more wear and tear that's visible on the JACQUEMUS bag. And I do think it has to do with it being a much lighter color. If I would have gotten this also in black, I don't think that you would have been able to notice literally at all. But with it being a lighter color, that is something that I chose. So I was aware that it was going to be showing wear and tear a lot more soon. And a lot more, you know, it's a lot more noticeable on this, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's really not that bad. For it being a light colored bag, I haven't had any issues with like color transfer, and I've worn this with every color under the sun. I've worn this with a black top. I've worn this with like a purple top. I've worn this with a bright pink top. I've worn this with a white top. No issue with color transfer. It's a very smooth leather, so even if it did have some color transfer, I should be able to get it off unless it got into the stitching. Then it's kind of just stuck there. But yeah, no issues with color transfer. She's still the exact same color as when I got her. Okay, now let's get into what can fit in both of these bags. I did do like a what fits in each bag on their respective videos, so I will just go over it very quickly right here. If you want to see like a full in-depth video about that, then I will again link the Polene review, and I will link the JACQUEMUS unboxing as well. But let's start off with the JACQUEMUS bag because it does not fit very much. So I want to show you how much it doesn't fit. I have 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 credit cards and I have my driver's license, and it's just right here, and I just kind of shove those in the back, and that does fine. And it kind of like holds them in place because this bit right here kind of squeezes, so it holds the cards in place. I have my Dior lipstick or lip balm that I can easily kind of fit in there. I've got my house key, and then my car key is kind of a weird situation right now because I'm using a rental car at the moment and I can't take one of these off. They're both just stuck in here. So I know both of these won't fit in here, but I think if it was just one, it would fit, but I can't really test it because I don't have the key to my other car because it was in a wreck and I no longer have that car. So I can't really put a key in here, but I do think, I mean, it could fit my other key, like my car key. When I had my old car, it would fit the key just fine. So I think if I was able to take this off, then I would be able to fit it inside of here. I have like a little bit of cash here, and I know that this will also fit my AirPods. I don't know where they are because my husband uses the AirPods a lot more than I do. But yeah, just imagine there's everything else in here, the cards, the lipstick, and the cash, and the car key, or the house key. Just imagine that the car key is also in here, and then my AirPods. That's about it. And then sometimes, depending on how big the key is, if the key is too fat or if the AirPods are too fat, I might have to pick and choose which one. I mean, obviously I'll go with the car key because then I can't use the car. But normally everything would fit in here, but it's definitely not a lot of space. She's very tight. It's a very tight fit for the JACQUEMUS bag, and she doesn't fit very much. On the other hand, the Polene, actually fits a lot more. I mean, as you can see, I mean, I think the JACQUEMUS bag is technically bigger than the Polene bag. If you can see that, technically bigger, but that doesn't mean anything because the JACQUEMUS bag is very structured and it only opens so far. And the Polene bag is a lot more flimsy, a lot more flexible, so it opens up a lot. So there is one back pocket right here that I normally fit the cards in. I think I got away with 3 cards. Here's 2. Can I get away with 3? Can I get away with 4? I can't. I think 4 is the max that you can fit back there, but I do like in both bags the cards are pretty secure. I can fit a lot more in this bag. Here is my hand sanitizer. It just fits right in there. You can fit bigger items in this bag, but I don't think it's gonna fit everything. So let me just do my essentials. Here's my lipstick, my house key, and again, this isn't gonna fit both of these. It does fit both keys, but it takes up all the room. I wish they would have just given me one key that had a full charge. I was like, do I have to have both keys? And they were like, well, in case one loses battery, then you have a spare. I'm like, well, why couldn't you just put a new battery into one of them? So, and then I have my cash, and then I think maybe my AirPods could fit. I don't think so, but that's pretty much it for this bag. And then I usually like to snap these 2 little side things right there just to make sure that everything closes nice and neatly. And then you just secure the front button like that. So she definitely fits a lot more than the JACQUEMUS bag. And one thing that I have noticed, I can cram a little more, a few more things in here without it looking deformed. If you put something inside of the JACQUEMUS bag that is like the same width, it will bulge out the sides. It will make the sides become deformed and the top won't shut at all. So the JACQUEMUS is definitely a lot less forgiving about getting your shit in the bag. You have to really pick things that are quite small, things that won't poke on the sides. With this right here, you can really kind of cram more things into it because it is very flexible, it's more flimsy. So yeah, I do think if you are somebody that carries a little more, then I would go with the Polene bag. But if you are wanting a bag that is just very, very classic, everyone knows what the JACQUEMUS bag is. You know, everybody knows that it's a very sought after bag, it's very popular, and it just has a fantastic name attached to it. Then, you know, if that's what you're most after, and if you don't really carry a lot, then of course I would go with the JACQUEMUS bag. But if you are someone that likes a little bit of that indie feel, you know, Polene isn't like a super huge brand name yet. I do think they will get there, but they're not as of right now. And if you want to be like, if you want to support, not a small business, because they're definitely not a small business, but like they're not like a big name brand fashion house yet, then if you want to support a smaller business, then I would go with the Polene. They just make fantastic products. Even though I personally prefer my JACQUEMUS, I still love the Polene, and I do believe that it is a fantastic alternative to the JACQUEMUS. A lot more spacious, a lot cheaper, and I just like the vibe of the Polene bag as well. But let's just be honest, I love the JACQUEMUS bag. It's like my favorite bag, not that I own. It's like my favorite micro bag, my favorite mini bag. I really love the look of it. I love the big top handle. I love the versatility. It doesn't fit as much, but it does fit normally my necessities, and that's usually all I carry with me most of the time. If I know that I'm gonna be taking a few other things, I'll just carry my mulberry bag or something. So this one does get a lot more use than this, sadly. But yeah, you guys, that's basically my comparison between the two. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know in the comments if you have either one of these bags. If you have the JACQUEMUS bag, the Polene bag, let me know what your thoughts on either of them are. If you have both, let me know what your experiences are with both of them. Just leave me a comment down below telling me anything, just because I'm nosy and I want to know that. But you guys, I really hope they enjoyed this video. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and then subscribe if you want to. And be sure to ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!